Hey everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So I think that I must be one of the very few YouTubers that actually haven't listened to any of the songs from the Czech Republic. So I was meaning to get around to it, and then ultimately I ran out of time. And then yesterday when I was going to do it, I was like, well, the final's tomorrow anyway. So let's obviously wait until the winner is selected. So I've just seen, in fact, I had a notification on my phone as I was recording another video that Vesna is one. Now, I mean, I would have had to have been completely underneath a rock to not acknowledge that this was a huge favourite. Like literally so much so the likes of like Maxi Rainbow going out of their way on every single social media outlet to promote this song. I gathered that there were two people in this, right, in regards to Vesna and Pam Rabbit. I haven't heard either of these songs. I did have one or two people message me asking me to react to this song, and one particular person did say about kind of some geopolitical aspects of this song, but I'm gonna just put that to a side because that's obviously not relevant right now. What's obviously most important is what I think of the song. So I'm actually on Wee Wee Blogs just trying to get my head around kind of some key things that were happened earlier. So it seems that Vesna, in fact I can share my screen with you and we can all do this together, but no doubt you guys know this now as well. There's my face. Okay, so Vesna, it was weird. So the Czech public had 30%, they were trusted only 30%, and then the international public were trusted with 70% of the choice. But regardless, Vesna and Pam Rabbit, well, actually, regardless, the results are unanimous in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And Vesna absolutely nailed it, right? So yeah, who are Vesna? So this is the thing. This is the intriguing thing about this band. They're a group who merge folklore and pop. Okay, I'm a big fan of pop. I can get on board with folklore to create a stunning modern take on the genres. The group originate from the Czech Republic, Slovakia, and Russia. Their song, My Sister's Crown, is sung in many different languages, including Czech, English, and a chorus sung in Ukrainian, and even a dash of Bulgarian. It is powerful, empowering, and already a fan favourite across, it is a fan favourite across social media. Trust me, because I have not been able to escape it. I'm not going to watch the live performance because someone has already messaged me saying if I react to this, don't react to the live performance because it was done in the studio, and as a result of that, it looked a bit budget and probably would take away some of the shine and some of the excitement that some people have about this song.
Once upon a time in a Slavic kingdom, there was love and sisterhood.
That's what I had been told, that this song is about celebrating the collective Slavic identity, which I think for some people might be the thing that's bringing a little bit of heat in some circles. Right, thank God for that. The lyrics are in the video, so that's important. Well, I'm all for empowerment songs, and I am loving the imagery, and I love purple. So this is what Sisters from Germany wanted to be. Do you remember that song? Sister. It wasn't that bad. This is what they wish they were. It's like a bit cool, edgy, with an on-brand message, but with a vibe that will transmit rather than that song, unfortunately. That's cool. This imagery right now. I hope that's replicated on stage in Liverpool. There's some fantastic visuals in this. And on that note, I do want to make a point that, yeah, the ideas for the staging in Liverpool are here, right? It's the visuals that are kind of grabbing me. Obviously, I'm trying to follow the lyrics as well of the song because the message of the song is extremely important. The empowerment of women, get it, on brand, I'm sold. Sister, but yeah, the ideas behind the visuals are incredible. Okay. I'm starting to be a little bit sold now. I wasn't sure before. And yeah, this blend of pop with folklore traditionally does well at Eurovision. I want these purple dancers on stage, but how many members are there in the band? Because that's not going to be a thing, is it? If you're allowed 6 people on stage. Okay, the end. Choose love over power. Absolutely. But what was that last thing that was just said, actually, which was clearly really important? In our hearts, we are one. In our hearts, we are with you. We stand for you. Okay. So, I mean, yes, the song is about women empowerment. And the point is, it's about women empowerment outside of borders. So as a result of that, it's calling for women empowerment generally. And from what I was gathering in regards to the language choices as well, Slavic women empowerment, which I think this is the thing that's causing a bit of heat. Putting that aside, I've always said I try not to talk about anything on this channel unless I'm fully prepared for that. So I've done my research and I'm ready, rather than just flippantly talking about things. And as a result, getting myself in trouble. But that aside, let's focus on the song that Czech Republic have selected tonight. Folklore Come Pop is a kind of a no-brainer at Eurovision. It generally stands up to the mark. And as a result of that, I mean, Czech Republic is one of those countries that aren't guaranteed qualifiers either. They do have to send songs that are of quality, and there is a lot of support for this one. Like I said, like that you couldn't escape social media the last couple of days in regards to calling Czech Republic to pick this. Well, 70% of the vote came from the international community, but nonetheless, this is already a huge fan favorite. I think Czech Republic have picked well. There's been 1 or 2 songs so far that obviously has yet to kind of create any ripples in the Eurovision fan base. And this one has before it was even selected. So as a result of that, Czech Republic have got a decent song on their hands. You know, from what I can see from the excitement around me, I just want to kind of just go back and just make sure I can kind of pick out a more obvious melody. Because I think the visuals were the things that I was captivated by, and also trying to get onto the message. This is my favourite part of the song, this here, when they're in unison. The folklore element. And then we get into this final bit here. It does take me a while to get into the song. It does. It's not immediate. It all comes together at the end. Okay. I'm glad I gave that a second go. I kind of had assumed that the first time I heard it, because I certainly felt more positive about the song near the end. But watching that for a second time, it absolutely confirmed it. I'm going to repeat a lot of stuff that I've already said. It is a good choice, and there is a lot of excitement about it. I can kind of see why there's a lot of excitement about this song. So yeah, the song that everyone wanted won. There's not going to be any disappointment in the fan base, because there's already been quite a bit of disappointment in different national finals up until now from the Eurovision fan base. At least there'll be some positivity on Twitter if and when I log into it tonight or tomorrow. So there's my thoughts. Please let me know what you think below. I'm glad I've waited until now to check this song out, and I haven't checked out any of the others, but this did seem to win by a landslide. And like I said, this was predominantly the one song everyone was talking about. So yeah, I'll leave it there. So if you are still here and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Click the notification button so you're informed if and when I post videos. And yeah, until next time, stay safe.